Kia ora, I'm Nathan Penny. Well, last week we further reduced our milk price forecast for this season by 75 cents down to $6.75 per kilo. Now that brings us into line with the midpoint of Fonterra's updated range of $6 to $7.50. Similarly, we have adopted a conservative approach to our forecasts in the same vein as Fonterra. Now the reason for that is while we expect global dairy prices to recover, say, in the second half of the season, any recovery remains highly uncertain, indeed in its timing and its extent. Moreover, we're about to enter the peak production months for dairy. And as those peak volumes flow through the dairy auctions, they're likely to be sold at current low prices. That makes it really hard, even if we do see a recovery later in the season, to make up that lost ground. All up, it does spell a tough season ahead for dairy farmers, and it's a similar picture elsewhere. We're seeing the sheep and beef sector battle low lamb prices and very low mutton prices as well. Now, looking at our updated forecast, that will put it below, our updated forecast will be below the break-even point for many farmers. Now, while that is the case, farmers aren't standing still. Indeed, they're already cutting their cloth to fit. A good example of that is Dairy NZ back in June released their estimate of the break-even point, and that was over $8. Now, a more recent estimate has seen that lower to $7.50, and we agree with this analysis. It's because, in a sense, we've seen farmers do this before. They adjust and adapt to a lower milk price environment and cut their cloth to fit. And in that sense, it's not just in dairy, but across all farmers, we're confident that farmers will continue to adapt in this way, and that's why we expect that they're relatively well placed to manage through this downturn in prices. Talk to you next time. Ka kite anō.